Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned. Hello guys, welcome to Global Happenings today. We have a trending news here for you. And the headline of the news reads, Amidst controversy, Amotekun start on a high note. See what they did to the criminals they arrested. All right, before we continue with details of the news and further analysis, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also on the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish videos on YouTube.
All right, while Nigerian Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami is in Abuja pronouncing the Southwest Security Outfit codename Operation Amotekun illegal, the officials of the security arm in the region have harvested their first set of criminals terrorizing the once peaceful region. Operation Amotekun of Isimbode Ekiti apprehended them yesterday with a stolen motorcycle from Ikere when they are trying to escape to Ado-Ekiti. Later, they were handed over to police for further investigation. Meanwhile, they confessed that they stole the motorcycle before police came around. Well, in the region, where a lot of in that particular region as Ekiti, he said the motorcycle thieves have been expanding their terror network. In some cases, owners of such bikes are being killed before collecting their motorcycles. It was gathered that the criminals were arrested in Isimbode Ekiti while trying to flee with their stolen bikes, allegedly taken from an unknown person in Ikare, Ondo State. These thieves also confessed to the officials of Operation Amotekun that they indeed stole the bike in Ondo State. Last week, the federal government, though through its Attorney General of the Federation, Malami, described Amotekun as illegal, sparking debate over the stance of Mohammed-led Buhari APC government. However, the security outfit has been receiving massive support from stakeholders from the southwestern region. The security outfit was a joint launch by the 6 states that make up the region: Ogun, Oyo, Osun, Ondo, Ekiti, and Lagos. Security experts within and outside the region have praised the decision of the 6 governors in the region, saying it's a welcome development. From the latest development, it seems Operation Amotekun has come to stay.
All right, thank you very much. That's a huge one for Amotekun. As they arrested those thieves, they handed them over to the police. All right, let's look at some of the response of Nigerians to these first successful arrest of criminals by Amotekun, which is a new security outfit formed by the Southwest Geopolitical Zone. All right, the first Nigerian responded said, "It's not a Fulani Hitman thing, it's for security purpose. Fulani Hitman or any other kind of criminality. So please stop the criticism and don't behave like the federal government who don't want anything good for the people who can. For the people, how can a government say security outfit is bad nonsense?" And this one said, "No one can stop the operation of the Southwest security outfit. Anybody or group not in support is either a criminal or a sponsor of crime. Yorubas will never rush to act, but when they are set, they will move. Mind you, if the northern terrorists insist on banning Amotekun, Nigerian's case will be a matter of Kakakedu Maje Sese. Go and learn what that means." All right. I say, North will soon discover that it's not easy. All right. Let's check out other response. We have 2 others to do before we now go into analysis. This one said, as we can see that a Amotekun project was established to complement the effort of the Nigerian police to fight criminals, as they have handed the first set of arrested criminals to the Nigerian police. So it is very clear to everyone now that anyone going against Amotekun is an enemy of Nigeria and should be treated as such. And this one said, there is need for immediate constitutional amendment to take care of creation of state police, especially now that insecurity menace is ravaging the country. All right, the last one we are going to read
is no one can stop the operation of Southwest Security Outfit. Anybody or group not in support is either a criminal or a sponsor of crime. Yorubas will never rush to act, but when they are said, Itakun Toni Keri Karimo Wodoni Tohun Terin Lonlo. I don't know what that means. Mind you, if the northern terrorists insist on banning Amotekun, Nigerian case will be a matter of Kakakeku Maje Sheshe Yoyo Ofisi Awon Donini. Go and learn what that means. Oh, really?
All right.
Ipa tiapa ogbere akogbodo pa awobi. I don't know what that also means.
All right. That's where we want to leave it for comments, and we want to look at this issue. It's really interesting to know that a lot is coming in terms of positive reaction is the coming in respect to what Amotekun has done. This is their first step out, and we have already started seeing results. Those guys, according to the information we've heard, say thus far they've been able to, go past the police. But Amotekun, possibly they have their own way. And don't also forget that Amotekun is not just a security outfit. It's a security outfit by the indigenes.
Yeah.
So they know the terrains, they know their routes, they know some persons, they know a step somebody will take and say, this guy is a criminal, this step he has taken, he wants to go and do this.
Yes.
Somebody can come down and tell them, he said, machine is missing, and they say, let's go to this person's house. If we go to his house, he will provide the person who carried the machine. Those are some of the things that we must take cognizance of. Police is not just a regional thing. Police, when we're talking about Nigerian police force, we're talking about the whole nation involved. Sometimes a Hausa man can be transferred to go and stay in Igbo land. You can also see a case where a Yoruba man can be posted to go and stay in Middle Belt. As you're walking in there, maybe you don't understand so much about the environment. Sometimes one of the barriers could be language. Sometimes you even don't know the roots and those who are criminals in that environment. But these locals, they know this thing. They know how to sort it out. So that's why when I heard so much outcry about Amotekun, this one will come out and say it is illegal. This one will come and say it's unconstitutional. This one, my brother, the truth of the matter is this will help to cause the government of the day to end on a high note, especially in terms of security. So it's a welcome development, even if the president may not have been informed fully when the thing kick-started and all of that. It's just for you to call them and tell them what to do so that it will be more constitutional. Maybe possibly make sure that your state house of assembly, they push it into your list. Let it be one of the laws in your own locality. And that's just it. That for people to begin to react from different end, Fulani Meitiala came to a point whereby they even told the Yorubas. They went forward to tell the Yorubas, choose between Amotekun and president. Can you compare the lives of people and presidency? Can you compare it? And who do you think you are to tell the people who to vote for when that time comes, or how to choose? Meitiala. You have not even finished solving the problems of your cow. You're coming to detect political trends in Nigeria. How? These are some of the things that it's really bad, and that's why those guys, I really like them. They say, no way, it can't happen. Fayemi came up and was saying that it is even, they're trying to treat the part of the words of the president that he had for now, for make mention of the case of, state policing. And the state policing will help a great deal. The only thing that we will keep on advising is that let it be curbed. Let it not be used in hunting down people who are your political enemies. We should try to see how that is taken care of. I think that's why also their mode of operation differs, because they've warned them, police have warned them that they are not to handle guns, They shouldn't be handling guns, but they can, and their own is to get intels and get those people and keep them. And when the police come, they give up it's not for Fulani headsmen. Let's be real about this. This is not it's for criminality. If Fulani headsmen step into southeastern zone and they don't breach the law, southwestern distinct state, and they don't breach the law. They don't trample on other people's economic rights and all of that. You don't go in and frustrate the effort of people who have commercial farms and even those who have subsistence farm in their locality. If you don't do all of that, my brother, you'll be walking peacefully and nobody will knock your head. Amotekun will see you and you greet them, hello Amotekun, go well, and they will greet you back. But immediately you step in and you begin to say, this is our land. They say, who gave you the land? Is that how people came and say, this is our land in Fulani? They would slice off their neck. So all of that, it's one thing that I think the government should realize they are important and, see how they can support them better.
Well, this is a good one for Amotekun, starting on a high note, showing that they are on top of their games and not looking at a particular set. This has actually gone a long way to show that they're actually not for Fulani herdsmen, and people have been castigating, saying this operation was actually opened up just to stop Fulani herdsmen from moving around. From all what we have seen now, this is not cattle rearing clash stuff. Amotekun is strictly for arrest and curbing of all forms of crimes in the southwestern zone. So I see no reason why a particular set should think it is marginalization or trying to belittle them. I would say kudos to them. Also, I also feel Amotekun has a lot of benefit other than security. It's taking the young boys out of the street. It's giving them sense of belonging, sense of responsibility, and above all, another source of income. It is, Nigeria has been seen as one of the headquarters of poverty, and some of the reasons why we have such is because why our poverty index is so high, because there are little unemployment. So a lot of Nigerians are underemployed. Those who say they are employed, they are not gainfully employed, but actually underemployed, and we have a lot of unemployed youth all over. And now by the operation of Amotekun, if you love to join, you get paid. It takes a lot of people out of the street. It also helps the police, the security outfits to curb crime. You can imagine that actually escaped the presence, the scrutiny of the policemen. It took Amotekun operators to have identified them. And that's a good one, because yes, these are indigenous people who are from that state, so they know some of the strangers when they come in, and they know the bad guys within the environment, and those who their capacity. One transfer police officer from the north coming to Ondo State, we don't know the bad guys. He's just new in the area, so he may not even know who is bad and who is good. He cannot look at your appearance and judge you, because that's a wrong way of estimating or fishing out a criminal. But an indigene will know. We know that this one, Wale Oleni, is a thief, and all those whatever. Even though he has not been pronounced a thief, Omanjali, all those kind of things. They get to know who is a thief and who is not. And with that intel, is very valuable, and which I feel Amotekun coming to say is a good one. Honestly, I don't see any reason why the federal government should be fighting this. It will even help, give extra hands to police so they can do more security work, domestic or internal security, and also take a lot of young men out of the streets. It's a good one if you ask me. It's a plus. In fact, Buhari should take it as one of his gains of democracy, gains a plus for during his administration, that in his administration Amotekun local police came to bear. Exactly. It becomes a plus to him. I don't know why his people are fighting against it, except of course if there are ulterior motives to it. But if you ask me, well done to Amotekun. Kudos, they started on high by doing this. It's not just by talking. They walk the talk, they talk the walk.
All right, thank you very much. That's where we're going to leave it. Go to our comment section. Let us interact. What do you think about this huge success by Amotekun? It's the first, and it's a lot of people says that when it all starts, like clearly shows that the end will be successful. What do you have to say about